start out with a disclaimer that this is not for the sensitive types. This is an absolute teaching experience. So if it offends you or you're easily offended, then stop the video now and go somewhere else, because this is not it. We're going to talk about this. It's called Shut the F Up. And I say that in the most kind-hearted way with love towards you, is because a lot of you are doing it wrong. And I did it wrong in the beginning. And I want you to accelerate your time in your network marketing / direct sales business by not making the mistakes I made. So I have the pleasure to listen in to a lot of my team members do calls. I go to events. I watch events online. And a trend I see happening a lot, especially with the newer people, and there's some older people that do it too, is you absolutely talk too much. OMG. Stop talking. Here's what the prospect's doing, going, oh my God, my eyes are glazed over. I don't care. Would they shut up? Can I please leave? I'm never going to buy anything from them. All I want to do is escape. They're like a caged animal. And it should be very blatant. Because they should talk more, you should talk less. Now, I don't know what you believe in, evolution or God, higher power, whatever, but here's a fact. Most of us have 2 ears and 1 mouth. My opinion is that means you should use these twice as much as this one. So how do you become a better listener? Here's a tip. Listen for the gaps between the words. If you listen for the gaps between the words, you're going to focus on the words. And you're actually going to be listening to what they have to say. And here's the thing. If you are thinking about something else, or you're thinking about the question in your head that you're going to ask them, or you're thinking about the word vomits you're going to puke out, and as soon as they don't stop talking, you're not listening. Listen to what they say. Stop answering questions that are not being asked. If they say, hey, how many people you got on your team, and you start talking about the ingredients, or what it tastes like, or something they didn't ask, you're not listening. Listen. People know when you're listening, and they know you care when you listen. People don't care about how much you know. They care about how much you care about them. And the one question they're asking in their head is, what's in it for me? Think about it. You watch this video because you're going, what's in it for me? So if you're talking too much, stop. Listen for the gaps between the words, and don't answer questions that are not being asked. And I'm going to give you this little picture for you to put in your brain. You're out having a good time with friends, having some adult beverages. You've got a ride down to wherever you went. And we always have that friend. You know, the one? Yes, you know. And if you're a friend of mine, don't ask me if you're the one. Because if you're asking, you probably know. There's always that one that drinks too much, screams too loud, dances on bar stools. You know, the one. And let's just say it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, it's time to go home, we're waiting on a taxi or Uber, which is super cool. And you're sitting on a bench, and your friend says, I don't feel good. Looks at you, smiles, and pukes all over you. Right? First thing you're going to do is you're going to get away from him. Second thing, you're always going to remember that. You're never going to want to sit close to them again. You're probably not going to want to go out having fun with them if that's what they're going to do. And you're absolutely disgusted. Think about that when it comes to your prospects. You're doing that with your words. So if you're saying like, hey, they don't call me back, it's because you talk too much. You talk too much. Plain and simple. If you want to hear how to prospect, you can listen to the blog post before this. I actually do some live dials to people, and they're very short conversations where I listen. So that's the blog tip for today. Take this and share it with your teams. As always, please comment. Like me on Facebook. Like me on YouTube. Hit subscribe if you want to get updated when these videos come out. Or just subscribe to this blog. Put your name and information on the side. And I'll give you a free report on a marketing site, which is so important. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.